Do you still need to check out Echoing Spirit? Hello, Pixie. Welcome. Hello, Bob. And Dre. Was just thinking through what I still need to test out or what I should make a video on once we're done all the guides and everything. Do still need to try Echoing Spirit with our Bard. Hey, Board. Yeah, it's gonna get more and more difficult as we get in the higher and higher challenges. Alrighty. And I started doing the monthlies as well on my lower level account, because that one's going to be not enough champions really to work well for this format yet. Still need to kind of fill it out, but it's pretty funny trying to clear monthlies with like a level 1 champion. Because some of these first challenges, like for challenge 1, it's just essentially Poppy. But trying to do that with a 0-star level 1 Mordekaiser and just getting kind of crushed because you have literally no upgrades and they're just swarming the board. It's kind of funny how difficult it is. How are people feeling with these monthlies? Are they, especially in the later end, are they harder than normal for people, or are they generally kind of feeling the same? I feel like people say every month is harder than normal, but it's like, you see that every month and it's kind of just the new normal. Oh, I wonder when we're actually going to get someone other than Aurelian Soul. It's like, I feel like Lysandra is the obvious choice. Hey, Jump. Yeah, I feel like Lysandra would be the obvious choice for the next champion, but I also could see them try to do something special, like adding Viego or something like that, where it's someone that a lot of the people are really wanting to add, they want to make special. So that could be fun. How fast do people finish these? 8 a.m. That's like 3 hours to finish the whole monthlies. Actually, no. I think they come out at like 3, so it's like 5 hours to do them all. All right, let's go ahead and get started. So challenge 31, just up against Gangplank. Nice, so we don't have to deal with 2 people here. So we have Butcher's Block. All units have Plunder, grant me 1/1. Not really that big of a deal for us or the enemy. But then we have Rock Too Hard, round start, deal 1 to all the players' units. Man, there's been so many of these modifiers that just deal damage to your whole board. Like, we've already had 2 or 3, if not even more, of the ones you have 2/2, and then round start, deal 2 to all the players' units. And then we had like Red as her lips, which again deal 1 damage to everything, and then buff the enemy. So there's a lot of these effects this time. Probably need to be pretty careful with where you want your Tahm Kench. All right, anyone that people want to see here? I forgot that I already had to use our Vex run. Interesting. I guess since you're going to run out of Tahm Kench runs for the entire set of monthlies, going for someone like Kane, where when you get a kill, you fully heal up, he's probably another one that is a good response to a lot of these damage modifiers. And then another way to kind of mitigate this is just go for scaling decks, where you're able to just outscale the damage, so it doesn't really matter. So going for people like Evelyn or Garen, even like Bard, where yes, you're taking damage, but you're just increasing your stats so much it doesn't matter. I guess Poro King is another one that is pretty solid response. All right, we used a Tahm Kench run earlier. Sure, let's go ahead and grab Kane. Oh. What do you want to see, Long? All right. Vex or Ashe? Let's see. I guess we'll go ahead and grab Ashe. Are you gonna try that new only card game? The LOL one? You want Vex? That's fine. I was wondering if you were going to do that. I was suspicious. The online one? I'm not sure which one you're talking about, so no, I'm not planning on playing it because I don't really know. Hello, Conrad. Hey, thanks, Conrad. Thanks for the Prime. I appreciate the support. Is this the second time Toast got to pick and then not? Yeah, that doesn't happen very often. I think it happened like once before. All right, I think we'll try our broken Vex build. Well, mostly broken, unless anyone wants to sabotage this. Thank you, Darko Cub, for the follow. Appreciate that support. Stars instead of foil. Alright. Then we're not going to use Starforged. Or probably Spectral Scissors. So we'll use a different epic, or triple epic build. Yeah, not too bad. Alright, so this will be the build going forward unless anyone wants to change things. Yeah, it's a little rough. I've been working on the Vex guide, which should come out later tonight. And it's pretty sad. Vex was one that I really tried to make work as well as I could. And Oh, it didn't save. And just going through the guide, it's pretty sad. It's like, yeah, they're just not that good of a champion. Which sucks. It's really one, like, the more you play them, the worse it gets. Because you keep thinking, like, I'm going to find a broken build and it's going to fix all the problems. And nope, doesn't really happen. Both of these are actually... The Excavator's charge is good. Hey, Kata fan, I don't know if I actually said hello. Reckoner's Mark. Sure. Might get us killed, but could be fun. Vampire Acceptor. Regen will be nice for this modifier of taking damage every round. And Gangplank.
I accept your terms.
The more you play, the more you don't want to play. Yes. That is sadly how it is with Vex. Because I kept just playing more and more, being like, I'm going to be able to make this work. I'm going to find the thing that just makes this all come together. And the more I played, it was just like, man, this is just miserable. I don't feel like playing anymore.
Store the rations, shackle the prisoners.
If we play this, we'll have to block, and yeah, nothing won't really help us at all.
Double pay for the next kill.
So yeah, sadly Vex is going to be pretty low on the tier list. So we could give this Spirit, or we could just drop some more Gloom. Spirit would be nice to have, but yeah, we'll Gloom it up. They're probably, well, actually, if we Gloom this, it'll just die.
Feel great, be great.
I feel like they're probably gonna play a Make It Rain and kill all of our units.
I'll burn for what I've done.
This one's gonna die anyways at the end of the round. Did Vex get any better? No.
My selection speaks for
Sadly, no.
Nothing like the stink of blood and sweat.
Like, even when you're using a triple epic relic build,
The flames, not the depths, can claim me.
it's still just, you still rely on luck to win. It's not like, oh, you're just gonna annihilate everything. Sadly, that's not the case. I guess none of these will be able to block Vex. So, sure.
You're welcome. It's not even my birthday!
Hi, Fee. Huh, they didn't hit our Vex. Nice, with that regen, we should be able to survive. Too bad, maybe next time it will turn out better. I mean, I hope Riot is just able to look at Vex and be like, okay, we missed the mark, we kind of balanced them or nerfed them too heavily beforehand. Maybe we should try to help them out more. Because I somewhat have a suspicion that they tested Vex a lot with the old star powers, where all of your damage was Gloom. And they're like, yeah, this is pretty good. And then they switched it and didn't test it as much. Because, like, the new star powers pretty much suck. I really tried to make it work. I was like, we can just draft, it'll be fine. That's not really the case, though. On the other side, I was surprised how easy and strong new Lux is. Yes, Lux, the new Lux is incredible. What challenge are these? 34.
You just wanna hold me back.
This is our first or second challenge. This might be our first one. I don't know, time flies by. But these are the 30 challenges, but yeah, we just started. Alright, so we could immediately glare that. Might as well. If they play something, we'll kill it with Grim. Also, an issue is Vex doesn't have any, like, super hard removal. Because you're able to double the amount of gloom you put out, which is fantastic. But when you're going up against people that have
You'll never understand.
just ridiculously high health pools, like 20 or higher, which happens against some of these different,
On behalf of
like Aurelian
Battle
Soul
City.
and
Ugh, patriotism.
Aurelian
Gross.
Soul is Lysandra. They have these giant units, and so hitting them with just a couple of glare doesn't really cut it,
Ugh.
which is a little sad. Alright, GG. Her nerf second star power is literally just mimicked by the new item they put on spells. Yes, yes it is.
How are the sunshine
And hello,
and
Shadow
rainbows
Luigi.
looking now?
Alright, so that wasn't too bad. Challenge 31. Yep, just the first one. 32, another singular one just against Victor, which is nice. Unstoppable Force, really fun power. Allies have 3/3 Overwhelm and can't block, so you just have to be super aggro. Hey, they fixed it finally! They finally did it. Demacian Might, when one of the foe's unit strikes, granted 2/2. For the longest time, this was misworded. So it seemed like this was buffing you. And so you're like, oh great, I just get Garen's star power. That's awesome. But it's not. It's helping the enemy. So they finally actually fixed the wording. So thank you, Riot, for doing that. Glad that's finally more clear. Because I know a lot of people, myself included, have lost to this before because we thought it was a power for us. So we went with our build to synergize with it. And then it completely didn't work. Oh, it was in the patch notes? I missed that one. Spicy, why can't we pick Heart of Gold? Because it is useless. And there's pretty much no point where it's ever useful. The whole point of picking relics is trying to find a relic. Like, it's a game of you guys trying to find a relic that's useless for the champion, and I have to try to find a way to make it useful. If you could pick Heart of Gold or like Starchild Staff or any of those that I listed, it would just be always the default option of let's pick something completely useless. All right, Fee, you want Mordekaiser. Sounds good. It's kind of boring if everyone just picks Heart of Gold every single match. And yeah, Bounty Hunter is another one that's like on the line of potentially going to be cut as well. But that's the thing, is also if you are on a single fight where there's no second boss, then there's no point in, like, there's literally no time to ever use Heart of Gold. Gale Force, all right. Super strong. We can then, when we level up, get 2 attacks in, start this scaling. It's gonna be crazy. I mean, golden spatula, even if I did have it, it would probably be another one that I wouldn't actually do for monthly challenges, because you're not going to get enough cards to make it worthwhile. Like, often you're barely going to get to 30 cards, and at minimum you're going to get to 30, so like best case scenario gives you 1/1 and a random keyword. I mean, it's more just to have a fun mix-up of what random builds we can go with and how we can try to make them work and play around. But some that are just like completely pointless, I don't think that's interesting for me to play or really interesting to watch either. For the record, is fixed in 5.3. Okay, change verbiage on a handful of powers to match. Design intent, Velocity might rank 2. Okay. Alright, so we have Gale Force, and unless people sabotage us, we'll stick with Starforged, because that is very nice. It's been bad on my low-level account trying to play Mordekaiser at 1 or like no stars. So we don't have the +1 starting mana from the 2nd star power, and we don't have Starforged Gauntlets, so it just feels so tediously slow. Yeah, Mordekaiser is one that definitely likes his epic relics. Gale Force is always a fun one to try to make work, because it is a strong effect. Alright, let's go for it. Are there any epics you don't have that you want? I mean, I want all of them, and there's 2 that I don't have, which is Strength of Stone and Spellweaver's Symphony. Super aggressive Teemo looks good. Yeah. Because I want to be able to test them all out, give you guys suggestions on what's good to play, show them all to you. Sure. Castigate is fun. Hate Spike's actually decent. Kill an ally to deal 5 to a unit. Sure, let's grab that. Let's kind of double down on our Teemo and just try to have this massive unit absolutely annihilating the enemy. Alright, Victor.
I am but the first of many.
Domain expansion, Realm of Death. Let's get rid of Lord Malat, and actually pretty much all of these we really want to get our Teemo if possible. Ah, sad. We wanted to drop Teemo round 1 because you'd have insane stats and deal so much damage to them.
Coming in hot! Got something for him!
I love that the fact it's basically a one-sided ruination. I mean, as long as you have Mordekaiser on the board, yes. Yes, it is.
I will have justice and blood.
Yeah, only with Mord, which is why it's somewhat balanced out. Alright, time for our big scout attack.
I must have vengeance. And I have given you eternity to claim it. I am not done with you. Flesh is a weakness we must shed. Progress
Gale Force OP. GG.
You are now in my thrall.
Yeah, Mordekaiser is so much fun, and he has such a strong effect, even without him being leveled. They've really done well, I think, with a lot of their bigger champions. Like, a lot of people don't like Mord, but I think he's really good, especially the fact that just getting him on the board gives you this, like, ridiculously strong effect of anytime you kill your own unit, you revive them. Morning, Az. Welcome. Like, he's one that, against some modifiers, he feels like he can just completely hard counters them, and it's great. And then against other challengers, he just feels terrible. But I think that's good for a champion to have. 33, Katarina and Darius, Ionia cost reduction, and Blade in the Darkness. If the player's Nexus took damage this round, the foe's strongest unit strikes it. Endless Katarina challenges coming up. Oh boy. All right, what are you guys thinking for this one? This list just keeps getting longer. I feel like Pike. Especially every time I have to do, like, my tier list. The list just keeps getting longer. Oh, man. 47 will be that? How fun. I look forward to it. Alrighty. Do you still have Vex? Yes, I have one run left for Vex. There's LeBlanc. Yeah, I don't think we've used Lily at all yet. Maybe once. Alright, I feel like since you called her LeBlanc, we need to use some strike relics. So we could go for like double stalkers plus Death's Foil. Scissors, all right. Oh. Alright, so Scissors and Guardian Orb. Guess we'll throw on 2 Guardian Orbs then. Alright, looks pretty good. This should be fun. Yeah, this month, at least so far, it's been less sabotage and more just kind of chill and hanging out for the monthlies. Hasn't been as terrible. 4 fluff's not bad. Let's try a reroll here. 2 cost isn't terrible. When an ally with 5+ power dies, create a random follow with 5+ power. I think I'd rather have the board space. Sure, we can grab both of these. That's fine. All right, Darius.
Every army needs a general.
Although I think most people are just saving a lot of their points to really make me suffer for the last like 30 challenges. That's just a sneaking suspicion that I have. Let's get rid of most of these.
Nothing can stop me.
We march as one, an unstoppable force.
Saving them to redeem VIP once it's here. Hidden Rooster. Hey Spicy, finally caught a live stream. Great to have you here. Welcome.
Fuse is lit.
Show them the might of Noxus.
Sadly, we're not getting our fun little LeBlanc. Oh well. Also, just as a reminder, especially to anyone that missed it, I will be doing a interview with a rioter on May 15th. So that will be pretty fun and exciting. Looking forward to it. Pretty excited about the questions I'm asking. A lot of them, while they're relevant for Path of Champions, they're also just relevant to everyone that plays the game. Some of them are pretty broad, just asking about a lot of the systems that Riot has like hinted at, like, oh, we're going to change this, but they've never really said how they're changing anything. So kind of just trying to get a little bit more information and be like, okay, you say this is changing, how is it changing, what's the thought process, what's going on. Warm up some food with cheese. I had some snickerdoodles for breakfast and it is pretty great. Can I, looking backward for it?
We ride for Noxus.
I mean, you can try your best. Should be a pretty good time. Man, I feel like we're just playing like Annie, because we're just playing as Control. We could have this awesome LeBlanc combo, but can't get our LeBlanc. Alright, we can just spread some buffs out. And maybe game. Alright, that's fine. Still GG. Wonderful. But yeah, that interview will be kind of my first major interaction with Riot. So really hoping it goes well. It can lead to more partnerships down the line. LeBlanc, cost reduction, awesome. And let's actually just cut a card. Never gonna play that, really. All right, Katarina.
Ready for trouble.
Again, let's get rid of pretty much everything. Just trying to get LeBlanc, especially since we can play her round one. Well, sorry to everyone that wanted to see LeBlanc.
No going back.
Tried my best. Well, LeBlanc is so overpowered.
It's just a nick.
Apparently, something like that. Yeah, on vacation, just not wanting to show up for work. Speaking of not showing up, so I'm probably gonna stream this whole weekend and then
No one's the wiser.
next week, but I'll probably take off on
Time
Friday.
to make an appearance. I have
and
my
have like a
orders.
3-day weekend.
Let the bloodshed begin.
Just as a heads up.
Everything behind you.
No, we don't want her to die. Rally banner, that will be helpful. I always forget that I have this skin until she shows up. I'm like, oh right, that cool skin.
Solves everything. My move.
Yeah, we're not going to summon another copy, so sure, let's just scissors our little spiderling and get another one.
Timing is everything. The black rose blooms once more.
But yeah, this last little while has been really crowded for me as far as releases, because like last week we had the new patch, so it's all the new champions and everything I need to cover.
Surprised to see me.
GG. And then we had the monthly reset, so it's like gotta do all the monthlies and everything. And then on the 8th of May, V Rising releases into 1.0, and V Rising is like my favorite survival game.
Step closer.
So I'm gonna be playing that with my wife and my brother, and we're just gonna be going hard in our survival game that we all really like. And then on like May 12th or 16th, one of those, World of Warcraft is doing what they're called like remix for one of their expansions, and that looks like it's gonna be a lot of fun. So it's like so many different things you either have to cover or want to try out and play. So this month has been very hectic. Glad we got to see our awesome LeBlanc combo though. Can we get a wife reveal soon? Probably not. 34, 3 stars. Yeah, probably not. My brother lives several hours away. So, I mean, I'm sure you'll probably have videos with his voice probably at some point. But, yeah, he's not gonna, like, be on stream or anything. Special rules, magic number, when the player draws a card, set its cost to 3, and then suffer, deal 3 to all the player's damaged units. Hello, Vexine, welcome. House address reveal? Yeah, no. Let's not. I don't want to be haunted by doxing and whatnot. Rather not have to deal with that. Hello, Cardiac. Alright, anything people want to see for magic number? This is a great one for a lot of those, for all the big champions. Alright, just trolling. Who do you want to see? Volibear, alright. Starforged, yep, still solid. Don't need Disciple of Shadows for this one. Uh-oh. Yep. Well, there goes Starforged. Have you had a fan recognize you, Spicy? I never leave the house, so no. Like, one, I doubt anyone in my area watches my content, but even regardless of that, even if everyone did, I never leave the house, so no one could see me. So yeah, that's probably going to take a lot for that to happen. Beast Within isn't that necessary. Portal, alrighty. Portal Pals, I'm assuming what you're meaning. When I'm summoned, create 2 random 7+ from your region. I think then I'll just throw on Oath, so we just have all three of them all doing the same thing. So when we play Volibear, we're just flooding our hand. This will be silly. All right, let's go for it. Yeah, I pretty like when the whole pandemic happened, I was already working from home, and so it's like nothing changed for me. I was like, okay. Malphite. Malphite will be Titanic. That will work. Doubling dice is amazing for that. Let's do some rerolls here. Cost reduction, probably not going to matter. Deathless is nice when I'm summon draw 1, because we're not doing enough. Let's just go for the Deathless. Always good to take. All right, Jinx.
I like you.
I mean, I'm pretty much always either working, which has me be at home, or if I'm not working, then I'm trying to relax, and most of my relaxing is also like chilling at home playing video games and stuff. Nice, we drew both of our champions. If only someone let us have Starforged, we could play it right away.
In the War Mother's name.
Oath before Found is a good combo. Normally you draw your biggest creative combo. Honestly, I wasn't even thinking about it. But yeah, that'd be good.
Who dares challenge the wild? I care not whose blood is spilled. I care not whose blood is spilled.
Normally all three of these kind of fulfill the same function, so normally I just have like one of them in whatever build I'm doing. I've never put all of them on before.
Stands for Jinx. Durr.
Wow. I mean, I feel like, yeah, we should just drop Aurelian Soul. That's pretty awesome.
Hello, Runeterra. Let's rock.
Wait, is the modifier setting the cards to 3 cost? So their cost reduction is actually getting reduced down by 9, even though our Volibear technically costs 3, because I guess it's their base cost. Yeah, and reduce it by my base cost from Portal Pals. So they're getting reduced down by 9, which is pretty awesome. Sure, let's just... Goodness.
I won't fail.
I love Volibear. So much fun.
When all is dark and cold, I shall remain. I
Movie
am
time.
the forger of stars. Now they'll pay attention.
Rules are made to be broken, like buildings or people.
A familiar face for you, Runeterra.
This build is actually working out pretty well, which is kind of funny. Aurelian Soul, set this to 0. Could drop Lilia. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter, to be honest. Like, we just need to attack and then end the game. Yeah, Volibear is
I do love an audience.
one of... He's,
You know my name.
if I had to choose a favorite champion, he would probably be my favorite. But normally it just depends on what mood I'm in.
From our foes.
But it's hard to not enjoy just slamming down these giant units and taking out all the enemies immediately. Oh, it's so much fun. Also, his aesthetic is awesome. Scion, Viego, would they be your favorite? they would probably be up there. I think they should be a lot of fun. I mean, sometimes though it's just, sometimes I feel the same way when I play Morgana and just completely dominating, controlling the enemy board. I'm like, this is the best. This is my favorite thing. So it's, yeah, they're both up there. All right, 35. Speak of the Devil. We have Viego, 4 stars. All cards cost 2 less. Vicious Enemy and Power Overwhelming. Oh boy, this will be interesting. Well, chat, who do you think we should play here? Jack, all right. I mean, Starforge Jack's not bad, but we'll see what chat has on its mind. Yeah, throwing this on plus Luminous is decent, but not as needed, especially when all cards are costing 2 less. So it's, yeah, not terrible. Although having extra mana is never a bad option. You can also go for some like Stalker's Blades, so we can try to take out some enemy threats because they're going to be putting a lot round 1. Get some coins going potentially, or maybe go for a removal build with Risky Venture. What are the items he gets on Risky Venture again? 5 damage, no cost reduction, but it is going to go down to a 2 cost. Isn't this the perfect Portal Pals? I mean, Portal Pals would be decent because they get reduced down by 4 and then reduced down by 2 more. So it would be decent, but not necessarily the best. But Disciple of Shadows. Alright, Jack's gonna kill a lot of his own units. Sad. The moment they drop Viego, you'll be quite the trouble. Yes. Pow Pow, all right. So when we drop him, he is going to not only kill our board, but then discard our hand. Solid. At least the Pow Pows will be free to play, because they'll have that 2 cost reduction. So the extra removal will be nice to try to kill their Viegos, so that won't be terrible. Could throw on like Grand General's Counterplan as well to get some extra removal. That way we're still drawing some more cards, even though we're discarding our whole hand. Could be good, just kind of focus and play like a control deck. But technically this last one people can change if they're feeling like it, but this is what I'm leaning towards at the moment. Also, how many Spirit Forges do I have? Is like 6 now? Yes, 6 of them. Alright, no one's changed anything, so let's go and try this out. Hey look, Volibear. Tahm Kench. These all be healing. We could play this for pretty cheap. I mean, let's go for Volibear just for the fun of it. Not that he's necessarily the best here, but Volibear's fun. Let's go up here. Grant an ally. Lender. 1 cost. So actually this is going to cost nothing, technically. Not bad. I think we can probably do better. Getting more of our risky ventures, because every time we're doing this, the ones we're creating are going to be free. That doesn't seem bad. Yeah, that's getting Voli support, since we just had Volibear, kind of felt needed. So with Power Rift, we could play him for free round 1 without actually killing any of our own units, which wouldn't be bad. I think we might actually go for that. Yeah, let's try to do that. That way we're not killing our own units. All right, Viego.
No power in this world can stop me.
Let's get rid of this one. And sure, we can hold on to the rest. Hoping we get our champion, but we'll see. Yes, wonderful. All right, so we can play him round 1. We're gonna discard everything, sadly. But we'll get a bunch of powerhouse for it.
I do this for her, for us.
All right, Viego immediately gone. Fantastic. And now we just chill and try our best to control the board.
Keep it flying!
Does death follow me, or peace?
Beautiful. Couldn't we ramp first? Oh wait, never mind, it doesn't matter. You'll need more mana. So yeah, dealing 5. So let's drop this first just so our risky venture can kill it. That way we actually get the coins for it.
Got a little Bilgewater special for you.
Alright, so we'll drop these coins. We'll then do a risky venture. And then we will try to do another set of coins, but they might just attack. Yep, and we can't respond with coins. I really hope they revert this change and make it go back to burst speed. But we'll just take the hit. We don't really want our Jack getting lower. Hello, Minerva. The monthly challenge videos are already being uploaded on the VODs channel. As far as the guide that I do at the end, that will happen once I finish the monthlies, which obviously won't be until after the 7th, because I'm doing like 10 every day. But after then, I will be, yes, changing up the, or putting the guide video out for the monthlies then. I wish we just had more stuff to play, but we just really run out. Yeah, I'm just gonna play the coins because we're never gonna really need the extra mana. And I'm not really wanting to get him our Jack low, because he's our only unit, so if he dies, we're kind of screwed.
What do you seek, and what do you offer?
Their encroaching mist getting bigger and bigger, though, is a little scary. That could be a problem. Let's... I guess it doesn't matter because they have the attack token. It's going to use our coin to, like, buff up our own units and try to scale them up. But since we don't get the attack, that's going to, yeah, not matter. Well, that's not great. I'm glad we didn't. Don't do another one. Well, that is unfortunate. They're out of cards, but so are we, so it really is just going to be who has the better top deck. Well, that's pretty good.
I don't finish fights, but I do start them.
I failed you, Bolly.
So, why ankles, Snuckle?
Dunno, easy to reach, fun. Dunno.
Alright, let's... Since they're out of cards, we'll drop this here, get it down to 1 health, drop our coin to kill them. We will then, once we attack, use our bull to rally and attack again.
Pave the way for you, Bull.
Very kind of you. Now let's crack some skulls.
Alright, so that's pretty awesome. Great to top deck that. Hey look, Volibear. I mean, I want to play him, but I also want to get the benefit of playing him. Yeah, I guess we'll just drop him, let him level. Because they're not wanting to play anything. But who knows, they might have just Vengeance, they might have Ruination. But can't live in fear. Fear is the mind killer.
I am Valhir! I am the doom of all!
Yeah, it sucks that we don't have cards, but at least they're in the same boat. So we'll just open attack. Perfect, they don't have anything. GG.
The weaklings are routed.
Volibear coming in clutch to save the day. Think MC and Aurelian Viego cuts back on kill spells. Yes, they definitely don't have as many. Like they don't have the really annoying Viego one. At least I don't think they have it, where it's kill a unit and then shuffle copies of me into your deck and debuff the whole enemy board with like -2. Because they start playing that and they just keep pulling them out, and they also have draw on it as well. So they're shuffling more copies in, they're drawing a card, so potentially they just have a combo where they keep playing those. That's in Galio. I don't think the monthly challenge or Aurelian Soul has especially that card. And if they do, they don't have those upgrades. They still have removal, and I think they still have vengeance, but it's definitely not as bad as Galio. 100%. 36, 3 stars. So Funsmiths again, and after image the better Viego power. So those are the Funsmiths, 2 of those, and just whatever the strongest dead follower is, they get it every single round. How fun. The Senna spell, yes. That is, yeah, the one I was talking about. So that's the one that they have in Galio, and I don't ever remember seeing them use that in Aurelian Soul or monthly challenges. All right, what are you thinking, chat? Yeah, it's funny that Galio has 2 mini bosses and both of them are harder than the Galio fight. It's pretty funny. Granted, I think Galio is really what they should, like, the 3 to 3.5. So like Thresh, assuming Aurelia, but it's not Aurelia, Kaisa, and Galio. Those 3 adventures, I feel like that is the range that they should look to be adding new adventures in. Although granted, even adding like 1 star, 1.5, 2 stars, just like filling it out so we have more to play, especially when like leveling up new champions and whatnot. I think all of that would be great. Zoe fight in Galio was just an abomination. Yeah, that fight is pretty much just kill Zoe before she can scale. If you do that, you win. If you don't do that, you're kind of screwed. So for this one, we could go for someone like Vhagar, Annie, Jhin. Try to benefit from the arms race to destroy the enemy. Or we go for someone like Horo King with Spirit of the Buru to just outscale it and not care. Could always go for someone like Misfortune for the Funsmiths and just also annihilate. What are you thinking, Az? Vex and spell something epic. I do not have that epic. You're thinking, I'm guessing, Spellweaver Symphony, and that is one of the 2 epics I do not have. So I can still use Vex, but yeah, that's not possible. Can I say the redeem sound is much too loud? I turned it down. Like if it's still loud, that's surprising because I turned it down a good amount a couple days ago. Go Vex Echoing Spirit instead. All right. Yeah, I think I'll still use the Fear Cleaving Axe. And Death's Foil is actually pretty nice. So, sure, I think I will go like this unless anyone has anything else you want to change. But yeah, if there's a consensus that most people think it's too loud, I can work on turning it down, or I guess double check the settings to see if it didn't go down when I set it, but I tried to turn it down a couple days ago and I thought it was quieter. It's still supposed to be loud enough to be noticed above everything else. Alright, Echoing Spirit, Fear Cleaving Axe, and Death's Foil. Or people can not listen with headphones at 200%. Still a little too loud. It is quieter than it used to be, but still a little too loud for my liking. Okay, then I'm glad people are saying it's quieter than it used to be. Then I will turn it down slightly again after stream. Annie's good. Champion item chest. Obliterate a unit. Mirror image is fun. Sure. Reckoner's mark. Again, they give us this a lot. I think I'll go for the Fury because we get Fury off of killing with Gloom. All right, Lulu.
Pleased to meet you.
I mean, some damaging skill synergy, but we didn't actually get really any damaging, at least spells. Like we have Spell Slinger that deals 2. Yeah, this is fine. Thank you, DB Slider. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate the support. Let's... Oh, right. That's frustrating.
Come on, Tibbers. It's playtime.
So this should deal 3 damage,
Okay.
which means it should reduce people down by 3.
Very neat.
Alright, not bad.
Rip, say hi, Lulu.
So we don't really have any other stuns, so we're not going to be able to get this stun damage off from the Spell Slinger. So I think I'm just going to use it as a way to stun this and a deterrent to keep them
It's
from
Kythera, Annie. Hey, Tibbers.
attacking.
Is it adventure time, you guys? Please, no. What do you say, Glow? That's yes.
But the problem is they're not going to get that unit. Yep. Alright, let's drop our Vex.
I should have stayed in. Is it adventure time, you guys?
And now we will try to
That's yes.
give... Oh. I hate Ionia. We're going to try to gloom up their board.
Glow, meet Lulu. Blue, this is Glow. Hi, Glow. I like your petals.
Our Vex is gonna level. Yeah, that won't be too bad. Yeah, Annie does do pretty quick for synergy.
Miles, make it stop. Everything is misery.
Yeah, the scaling with the Fury from Gloom is a nice little bonus. Definitely feels unintentional, but it's pretty fun. Not really a fan of that Challenger. Let's go ahead and kill that. Oh look, Annie's leveled.
First the smoke, then the fire, then the dividend. Locked and loaded. Try hard.
Yeah, I think we'll just take the damage, that's fine. We don't really want to have any of our units dying. Yeah, looks good. Oh, how fun. First time watching you live, I watch your guides on YouTube, always helpful, really enjoy your content. Awesome. Thanks for the support. It's great to have you here. Let's gloom up that one.
Great, feel great, be great.
this card. I love Vex and their starting deck. Like, just thematically, all of their voice lines, their different interactions. Oh, it's all great and hilarious.
Anywhere than here.
What do these yodel eyes see?
Really getting sick of their nopifies.
Viego, but it is exactly awesome.
Okay, they're out of cards. Finally.
Are you ready, Tippers?
The good thing is nothing can block
like
our
spiders?
Vex. And we just get so much scaling off of the Fury.
Whoa, you gotta focus.
Let's just drop this again. Go ahead and gloom that one as well.
If I see a single balloon or cupcake, I'll barf.
Aw, come on. Can't we
Yeah, my
celebrate
wife
our
was
favorite
looking
storm
at
cloud?
the Vex card, and first she was like, what's this behind it? And it's the giant shadow that's tearing up the invitation. And so I started explaining the whole story behind Vex and all of the cards, and how it's just kind of hilarious. She enjoyed it, which was a little sad because the guide is a little sad because of how negative it has to be.
Let's go make some more friends.
I really wanted Vex to be good. It was the one we were all so excited for. Oh well. What's your least favorite kind of chair? An uncomfortable one? I mean, you can stall keep her alive. She's busted, but once she's removed, the deck falls apart. Yeah, there's some gimmicks that, like, you can try to do with her, and sometimes it pays off. But she doesn't really have that great of consistency. Like, if you want to see what you could do with her, I recommend you go watch my 2-hour video of her doing Aurelian Soul. Because, yeah, that was just stalling forever. That was terrible. Yeah, the worst chair is just an uncomfortable one. Alright, so we have on guard, round start, create a fleeting single combat in all players' hands. And then after image, round start, the foe revives fellow ephemeral copy of the strongest dead follower. So this is one we just did, and this is the Garen 2-star power. Without Death's Foil, she's kind of easy to remove. Yeah. Problem is that against Aesol and Lysandra, you can't really keep her alive, and doing 1-1 is ridiculous. Yes, against some of those tougher challenges, you really need something big to hit enemy units, because like Vex, when you're leveled, it doubles your gloom, which can be really good. Because if you have some hard-hitting spells, like if you have a bunch of Pow Pows, like if you have Pow Pow and Chemtech Duplicator, you're hitting for just massive damage. Like the Pow Pow does 3 damage, which then gets doubled by Vex to do 6 damage, and then it's going off twice, so you're doing essentially like 12 damage with one spell. But yeah, as soon as Vex is off the board, then your Chemtech's offline, then your double Gloom is offline, and yeah, everything just falls apart, sadly. But yeah, just two star up against Swain. This should be pretty easy. All right, what champ do you want to see? Moored, all right. We'll see if anyone wants to add any interesting relics or not. Mordekaiser will be an interesting one into this power because we're going to really feed into their after image. Would Vex love a allies have spell shield? Enemies have barrier power? I mean, sure, but they're never going to make that because they already have one that's doing almost the exact same of just everyone having spell shield. And that kind of hard counters your Vex because almost all of your effects are spells and skills. Like, technically the Vex attack doesn't count as a skill, so that goes through spell shield. But yeah, everything else, yeah, doesn't really work out the best. Alright, so we'll start making our prime build unless anyone wants to change anything. Yeah, it's like the Ash skill, go through anything. Yes. Because it's spell shield only blocks spells and skills. So if there's anything that's not a spell or skill, so Ash is one unit that's frostbite an enemy, not technically a skill, that also does it. Anytime you have a unit that has the Iceborne Gauntlet, that's again not technically a skill or a spell, so you play your unit that just captures whatever because spell shield doesn't stop it. Alright, let's go ahead and go here. Yeah, card texts are not skills. Technically, they actually show you in the starting deck. I don't think we have anyone. So normally, if it's going to have a skill, there's a little like circle here, like an icon by the card text to tell you this is going to be a skill that this does. But yeah, this one doesn't have it. It's just, it goes off, it happens. It's just, yeah, the card text, not technically a skill. I finally mounted Nasus 30 and hadn't played it since. It's good. After we had some good power, it helps. It's in front of play, right? Yeah, none of these have it either. There, that's the symbol. So that is going to be a skill. So if you see this in front of card text, that means, okay, it's a skill, which also means it will get blocked by spell shield. But if it just has like attack, this happens, then without that little symbol, that means it's not supposed to be a skill and shouldn't get blocked. All right, so we're playing Mordekaiser. Sure, let's just go ahead and grab Aatrox. I don't want to sell any of these. Although I guess this with Ephemeral is not the best. Okay, yeah, this... I want to keep all of that stuff. Norris T, Barrier. Sure, let's just go Brash. Alright, Swain.
Show them their place.
Didn't buy anything. I only own one Lilia and one new Lux. Yeah, Lilia and Lux are both very good. Let's get rid of Aatrox and even Lord Malat. We want some of our cheaper cards in our opening hand. Alright, this is kind of perfect, because we can have a unit die. and then immediately do a Mist's Call to revive it and get extra mana. I use both Lux and Lily with great results, even Lux in the harder challenges. Not too keen on Vex at the moment. Yeah. Alright, we can just drop our Mordekaiser already. Mordekaiser is just so cool. His whole aesthetic and everything is just awesome in my opinion. Oh, I love it. Yeah, we don't want to kill our Shackled Ghast. Sure. Let's kill that.
I am not done with you.
That's a bit annoying, but at least our attack is still going to go through. And it sucks because I really liked Vex at release, but I guess that's beating the dead horse now. Yeah. I just hope Riot has bigger plans in store for Vex, maybe with Constellations. Yes, I think they probably do. That being said, though, like, I wish they had more plans than just, oh, we'll fix it with Constellations. Like, I wish it was more than that. Because I want every champion to be good at just like a baseline level. And then sure, they can get overpowered with Constellations later. Man, they all... A lot of voice lines though. Yeah, Vex directly took her XP 5, the other two so strong that they'll quickly go XP. Yeah, using your XP relics on Vex is definitely a good call, because otherwise it's pretty painful to level them. Oh wait, this is... No. Yeah, this is right. Okay, there we go. Sure, let's just immediately kill their Swain. Yeah, looks good. Constellation shouldn't be there to fix champions. Yep, that's not the purpose of it. So I'm hoping that's not what they're trying to do. I'm excited and scared for Constellations, because the grind might be unbearable. Probably is for Riot. Nora's gonna have her Constellations, so she's already strong. Imagine how many stars you're gonna need for 6-star. Yeah, Constellations. That is something I'm going to bring up in the interview, because I am wondering how those are gonna be. Like, it's probably coming out next month, I would guess. And I'm a little bit nervous about it.
Empire above all! Fear the power you do not see.
Alright, let's just kill him immediately. We could use a Chronicler. I kind of want to use this once we have our attack effect going off, though. Sure, let's drop another one of these. I think it's going to be a natural interview, or did you have to submit the topics or anything he won't discuss? So it's going to be a pretty natural... let's let this die. So... I don't have to tell him anything beforehand, but he was like, if you let me know any questions beforehand, I can try to have stuff prepared so that if they want to like leak any info or like give spoilers about the next upcoming unreleased stuff that they normally wouldn't submit. So it's like, yeah, I could just do the interview and not tell him anything, but for the questions, most of them is just like, let me know what you think about this, so that we can potentially get some sort of spoilers, new information. But yeah, it'll be a pretty natural interview. It's not like there's anything that I can't talk about or can't ask him. That being said, I'm not trying to make this like an antagonistic interview at all. I want it to be as relaxed and beneficial for both sides. They had also implied to Sunny that there would be co-op POC, Path of Champions. Yeah. Are you going to be streaming it, making a video, or is it going to be a secret? So I'm leaning towards streaming, but I haven't 100% confirmed. If I do stream, then I won't have like chat or alerts or anything going. But I know some people probably want to watch it live. And then after I stream it, I will also put it up on the main channel, potentially with a little like intro to it, just being like, hey, this is what happened, and enjoy this, or enjoy the interview. So yeah, still figuring out exactly how I want to do it. But that was another thing I asked him, be like, do you have a preference? And he was like, yeah, do whatever you want. So it's, yeah, been very easy to work with them and really nice. I would really dislike if they put any rewards in co-op mode. I like to play solo and I'm forced to play co-op if they put rewards in it. Yeah, I'm someone else that I don't want to play this game co-op at all. Like, why? I mean, I'd probably play with my wife, and that would probably be the main thing I do for co-op, but it's just, leave it a single player game. I don't really want co-op personally, but I know there's some people that like it, so I hope, yeah, I feel like it's such a reward focused game that they kind of have to put rewards behind it, but I really hope they don't at the same time. I mean, it'd be great if that's a way you can get your like daily quests done, your weekly quests done, if that can be like an alternative way to do things. So like if I wanted to, I could help carry like one of my low level friends, such as like my wife, through something. But having to be forced to do it, I would, yeah. Not really looking forward to that, but we'll see how they implement it. Anyways, 38, we have Tahm, Kench, and Talia. Unstoppable Force, Fun Power, Beyond Mere Flesh. So all their units are going to have extra stats, which will be especially fun for Tahm Kench, because his units also have 3 extra health. So his units are going to be big. Can't wait for people to start selling their services for power leveling and co-op. Yeah, that's definitely going to happen, depending on how they do it. Because if there's a way to carry someone, then people will be selling it. Phone plus PC gaming, yeah, that would be funny. It would be interesting. All right, Fee, what do you want to see? I will say, I don't know how many people have tried it, but there's a game similar in concept to this, kind of like very different types of games, but StarCraft 2 has a co-op mode. And so StarCraft 2 is like an RTS game, like top-down strategy, but they added a co-op PvE focused mode that's very similar to this. So like you're going through missions. These missions sometimes have random modifiers on them, and you level up your hero, or probably not called champion, but it's very similar in aspect to Path of Champions, but it's only co-op. So it was a fun game mode, but the co-op wasn't the fun part of it. The co-op, like, the fun part was being able to play the game you like in a PvE setting and having these like crazy advanced rewards and upgrades and things. The co-op part of it was more just frustrating because you'd sometimes like play with someone that they would be way more powerful and they would just like blow through everything while you're still getting set up, or you'd have it where you're playing with someone that is like absolutely terrible and dragging you down. So it's, yeah, co-op kind of was the worst part of the co-op feature. Yeah, the powers, we have 3/3, overwhelm, can't block. Their units are all really big. So yeah, using Aatrox. I've been using like pretty much Starforged on almost everyone because of Lysandra. Yeah, this is probably what I'll go with unless anyone wants to change things. I guess we don't really need the Beast Within because we already have Overwhelm. We would be giving all of our units an extra 1/1 though, which is still decent. Could always go for a more strike focused build if we wanted, or scaling with Berserker's Buckle. Yeah, nobody likes having a good time. No one wants Starforged. All right, so we'll get rid of Luminous Orb then, because it kind of is pointless. Deathfoil, Echoing Spirit, Fear Cleaving. Probably not going to bother with most of these. We'll probably... Stalker's Blades are fun. And maybe throw on, like... one of the Berserker's Buckles. Yeah, Beast Within isn't as needed because we already have the other power. So we could go for like double Stalkers or double Berserkers. What are you thinking, Long? You just thinking? I'm not sure what you want. You want Luminous Orb? All right. All right, Z Drive, and then Long, you still have yours. I'm not sure what you're wanting, and then that's it for... Oh, you want Ludens? Oh, okay. Making a very beautiful build here. Alright, such synergy. You stop at Luden 3 times? Oh, I was just scrolling. I didn't even notice. Alright, let's go ahead and try this out. This will be quite a build. Oh, KDA also tried to do one. Thank you for that refund. Well, Ravenous Flock's not bad. Sure. Darken Harp, Culling Strike. Hey, look, draw and discard. That looks good. Let's go ahead and get this. My two favorite things, pretty much. Once you've equipped 3-cost 3/3 Savage Shield, and it's getting another 3/3. Like, that's pretty good. Let's grab that. We'll get one copy of the Darken Harp because we might make this anyways from our right here. Create and hand 2 random Darken equipment. I don't know if we're going to be able to use this one much, but we'll go ahead and try. Power on that. Wonderful. Deal 2 to anything. Nora. Let's actually just get more of these. Momentous Choice. Heedless Resurrection. This is okay. Let's keep cooking, though. Sure, let's... Oh, we don't have enough. I was going to get one copy of that. Some of these are solid, especially since we can't block, but we'll just leave it at that. Alright,
Every
Talia.
tapestry begins with a single stitch.
I mean, yeah, Mystic Shot could have been okay. Violent Discord. Yeah, this looks great. I think we'll hold off for now. Don't want to overdraw.
Would you look at this place? My board!
Beautiful.
If it's made of sand, I can ride it.
All right, so drop this here
For you.
and go ahead and kill that.
Can't steer.
And let's start equipping stuff. Let's go for the elusive, I think.
Oh, but let me have a look here.
A little annoying, but not that big of a deal. Alright, nice solid amount of damage. We've taken no damage so far.
A greater power lurks beyond darkness.
Going pretty well. Pretty well so far. Such a good build we have going.
My journey won't end until I'm through weaving it. Keep your eyes on the horizon and your feet on the ground.
Alright, let's drop this because we can play it for
Remember the
free.
objectives. The few for the many. Beware the path, you're in.
Do we want to drop our Swain already? Yeah, we'll drop him and then just attack. Yeah, this build is coming in clutch. Like,
Lead
it's
us
doing
to
a lot
victory,
for
Grand
us.
General.
Especially when we're not even going to be playing Aatrox.
Strike at their foundations.
GG. I mean,
done what is needed.
the one power is really strong. Like, giving all of your units 3/3 and overwhelm, that's pretty good. As long as you just don't die immediately, then you'll be fine. Yeah, the Luden is super overpowered. Free attack is decent. Let's try to be a little greedy. Sure, let's go for Colossal Hammer. Alright, Tahm Kench. Now, his units are going to be very big. Yeah, that's okay.
I'm not afraid. This is a wee bit late.
Alright, let's see what we can get here. Nothing that's going to help us as far as buffing him up. A little sad. We could go for the Violent Discord, which would be smart. But also damaging their damaged units could be really good. I think we'll go here. Because not only are we getting more draw... Oh, I hate Nab. I am going to try to kill you so hard. But not only will we be able to get more champion draw, but getting just those Poros on the board will be pretty big. Because those Poros are going to be big.
Remember, you never saw me.
All right, come on, block, block,
We haven't
block.
met yet.
Yes, okay, perfect. Really wanted that one to die. Beautiful.
Not again.
Encountered any appetizing stories, Lenny?
All right, he doesn't have mana for that.
Let's see.
We can drop our Tahm Kench. It's not like we can block anyways. Yeah, it's fine.
Today is the last day.
Hope I didn't need.
Let us peruse this establishment's fare.
Yeah, we'll see if he tries to capture anyone. We can play this because we can play it for
If they
free.
don't break, they'll burn.
But we have our strikes in order to kill them. Oh, like, look, our black powder's doing more damage to us.
I was conjecturing
Perfect.
your arrival, Jack.
You know me, Tom. I follow the blood.
All right, so they're out of mana. So we can just slowly have our Aatrox heal us up and kill everyone. Perfect. Yeah, this has been happening all the time. It's like the new normal for him to just always be hiding half of his face. I don't really understand why exactly, but whatever works, I guess. Let's put this one there.
Soldier of war.
All right. That's gonna be
brings you here?
game. GG.
After all these years, I can finally.
Without that Ludens, I don't know if we would have had that in the bag. It's a close one. All right, so that was 38. We now have 39 4 stars, 2 Ionia champions. Oh boy, my favorite. So Lee Sin and Yasuo. Shadow Isles cost reduction, vicious enemy, and they get the saplings. Great. Luminous Orb was the real MVP. Titanic. I mean, yeah, without that Luminous Orb, we probably couldn't have gotten that last strike off. We wouldn't have had enough health. All right. So for Elise, what are we wanting to do? We can always go for Spirit of the Burrow. I mean, you say that, John, but it's not like you don't have enough points to throw around to help me if you wanted. Arcane Comet. All right. There. Buru. All right. And then what was your build? I would often also give them, normally with Spirit of the Brewer, I would pair it with the Evolve one. But there's also a third one that I'm kind of forgetting. It definitely wasn't Arcane Comet, but so that's normally what I'd use, but there's a bunch of other options as well. Yeah, Dreams can work to give them Spirit and Impact as well, as another alternative. Gale Force stops at least from leveling completely. Yeah, that is correct. All right, Katafan, what do you want to see? Dream, all right. This will be interesting. Time for some energy drink. And I'm not going to tell you what energy drink because I've reached out several times to be like, hey, sponsor me. I drink your energy drink every day. I'll let people know. Come on, sponsor me. And they're like, no. I'm like, ah. So yeah, I'm not telling you what one it is. All right, that just seems fun, all of that removal. Yeah, sure. It's also pretty good because sometimes we have a board full of spiders and it's like we can't play anything else because we don't want to replace anything. Yeah, it's pretty good. Axe, yes, Axe is probably pretty decent on Elise. You like Dawning Shadow. So if you've been here the whole time for the stream, thank you. This is the one we were talking about before for Viego. This is the one that he has like Grifter's deck and draw on it. So yeah, there's that and it's fun. Nopify is also fun. Oh, hello there. Well, let's get double attack. That seems pretty good. Yeah, solid. That could be okay, but come on, something else for spiders. So that makes the static shock free. I don't know how this is gonna, I mean, huh. That kind of seems weird. I don't really know how it's gonna work. I feel like static shock would probably be better, but I want to test this out and see how that actually goes down. All right, Yasuo.
My destination. I'll tell you when I get there.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna work like that to summon them while attacking. The good thing is, even though most of them are gonna be useless and die, they're still gonna, oh, that's the wrong button. They're still going to give us one next round because of here, if an ally died this round, summon a Spiderling. So even if they're like kind of useless, that's actually fine. So yeah, it's gonna die because of the sapling.
I go where the road takes me.
Aren't you the one with wind technique?
Yeah, let's just...
Play never gets any luck. Even I have good ones.
we can put that one there. Oh, that seems fine. Oh yeah, I definitely know that they're... Any that we summon while attacking aren't going, like... When at least summons when attacking, the one that gets summoned isn't going to be attacking alongside her. That's, yeah, definitely not going to happen.
In the shadow.
Keep going, kid.
Alright, so Elise is probably going to get stunned, but at least we're going to buff up our spiderlings.
We could use a bite.
I alone decide my fate.
Interesting, they don't care about Elise. Alright, I guess. The double attack plus impact is pretty crazy. I hate playing against Yasuo. This champ is annoyance. Yes, Yasuo is... I mean, all Ionia is just the worst. Yeah, I hate Ionia.
Smooth as silk.
Ionia with a deck full of stuns and recall. Yeah.
The balanced spirit may still fall.
I feel like that's not really worth it. Also, this Brood Awakening is probably going to fill our entire board. Like, it's going to summon 3 spiderlings, and those all summon ephemeral copies. So if our board gets wiped, we can just completely refill with this. Which is also one reason why we're not going to play it until we need it. I feel like nothing here is worth using our Fallen Comet on. I guess with Ezreal, we can give all of our spiderlings elusive. So I suppose there's that. Yeah, I think that's fine. Since we're not going to summon spiderlings attacking anymore, we don't want too many to die. But one dying doesn't matter because we're going to then get one next round. Yeah, this looks good. So here, now all of our spiderlings are going to have impact, double attack, elusive. Oh, this is going to be fantastic. And yeah, it does work that they're getting spirit and impact every single time we attack because of the dreams. So essentially we're like boosting them without boosting them. So if we had axe, that would, yeah, probably work out really well. Anyways, GG. Aurelia gameplay. Oh yeah, Aurelia's also terrible. I would say Aurelia's worse than Yasuo. Because she just puts on so much pressure. And like if you don't kill her fast enough, she becomes like unkillable. And then especially when you're going against her in the Kaisa adventure, all those attacks are constantly giving her a keyword, and it's always like the perfect keyword. I hate it. So I mean, double attack is good, but we already have double attack on our units. I guess we'll go with it. Like, yeah, it's still solid. Lulu's the worst? Man. I would not really go with that personally, but I like how we can all at least agree that Ionia is the worst. Oh my word, double attack again. Alright, for the memes, we're probably never going to play this card, but whatever. Alright, Lee Sin. I like Aurelia better, but she's still horrible. She's like 1 recall, and if you ever kill her, her game plan is over. Yes, it's just so frustrating when you can't kill her. It's just the worst. This looks decent. What's your favorite 6 mana follower?
Extend your senses.
Trying to think of all the 6 mana followers. Potentially the dragon, the like the angry red dragon that kills a unit, or like deals like 2 damage to it. It used to be Titanic.
My lands need.
Although some of the ones like Aladdis are pretty good. Yeah, there's a lot of good 6 costs. Swarm Caller. One of my favorite 5 costs is the 5 cost that will kill 3 of your units. That one's great for Volibear. You just get so many sigils.
My spirit, not my fists.
Our enemies would be foolish to underestimate you.
You won't suffer long.
I will not hold back.
Well, at least Path of Champions is not full elusive. Yeah, that's very nice. Yeah, Aladdis is pretty good. There's a lot of good 6 costs for Elder Dragon. 6 cost is a weird one though that I'm not as familiar with. Like if you said 8 cost, I would go with Tiana Crown Guard. That's who I would go with for 8 cost. For 9 cost, it would be Ledros. But yeah, for 6 cost, I just feel like there's so many.
Poison.
Gem Dragon? Interesting. Yeah, I was like, one of my least favorite dragons. We'll just take the hit. It doesn't matter. Favorite 0 cost unit? So that is going to be specifically for Nami, because for Nami, you actually play 0 cost fairly often.
My true beauty.
So the chained individual, where it's a 0 cost, like 2/2, but they're shackled. It's so good for Nami because you're playing a 0 cost and you're getting a spell, so you can play that immediately. It's pretty good.
Sounds dangerous. I'm in.
We're probably just gonna get immediately stunned. Yeah, that's fine. Yep, they're stunned. 0 cost 3/2 with play Shackle Me? Yes. This is fine.
Brother, fiery as ever, I see.
A child's anger has become a
Alright, so we could drop a Fallen Comet. I think it'd probably be better. Let's just work on getting rid of their board.
Firing.
We each hold a world within.
Let's see what we're going to go ahead and draw. Another Static Shock. This would fill up our board, not necessarily in a good way. Nah, it'll overdraw, but it's fine. My favorite 9 cost is the dragon from Bandle City, the green one. Yeah, the Chemtech Drake, I'm guessing. I didn't think that was a 9 cost.
Force is meaningless without skill.
All right, will they have a deny? Nope. Bye bye, Lee Sin.
Hello, Cayenne. Have your wounds healed yet?
I demand a rematch.
don't like that. So let's stun him. I mean, they're probably going to kill our Elise. But that's fine.
Go on, Fang. Just like I taught you. Get him.
30 HP?
Oh, well.
What do you mean? Like, we've been taking some hits, which is why we're at 30. Alright, so they'll be able to buff up and kill some of our units. But
You like spiders?
that's fine. Yeah, all good. Yeah, as you level up, you get higher and higher Nexus XP, and it goes up to 40.
No way!
I thought they'd buff up more to try to kill our spiders, but they just wanted to do some damage. I love just, like, all of the keywords getting stacked there. I mean, I guess in normal LOR you only have 20. Oh, that's... Okay, yeah, we're playing Path of Champions if you're a PvP player and wondering what's going on. I forgot. I thought the max for PvP was 30 because I'm so used to that. I'm now following you, buddy. Yes, thank you. What the fucks? For the follow. Appreciate the support. Yeah, Path of Champions is the best. Alright, I think we have one challenge left. I think we just have challenge 40. I think this was 39. After Path of Champions exists, never touch normal again. Pretty much. That's what happened to me. It was like, this is now my new favorite thing. And yeah, haven't played PvP in so long. Challenge 40, 3 stars. So we have Ezreal as well as Lulu. Mountain Peak, so the foe summons a Targon's Peak. Round start, all players draw 1. Yes, these are the monthly challenges. So you're going against bosses that have decks themed around them, and there's also some special modifiers that you have to try to play around. So yeah, they are the Mountain Peak, so those will be interesting, and then they also get nothing but powder monkeys. So they're summoning a powder monkey every round. What are you thinking, chat? What should we play here? For the final challenge of the day. Oh, this is the goat with Elder Dragon. I think you're talking about one of the cards. You can say that the Path of Champions is different from normal, to get to different farm, etc. Vayne, alright. There we go. Funny playing all the high cost cards for free with Peak. I mean, if you get lucky, yeah. I know I'm gonna get so many salty comments in the tier list. Because there's gonna be so much Starforged Gauntlets, and then builds like this where it's 3 epic relics, and people are gonna be like, but I don't have 3 epic relics. It's gonna be a problem. I'll probably try to do a tier list without epics after. Alright, so we have 3 people that all chose relics. What are you all thinking? Disciple, alright. Don't think I've ever used that on Vayne before. the Nexus Strike one, Gatebreaker, alrighty. I mean, as we already have 3 people that are selecting it. Apologies. You said Gatebreaker. And then you said Rage Blade. Dre, if you are here, if you could refund as, yeah, thank you. Always hit Masters, but didn't make it to the tournament. Sad. That's rough. I've never really tried to do ranked in LOR. The last time I actually tried to care about ranking was League of Legends. Got to like decently high platinum, and I could have hit low diamond, but I just didn't bother. Kind of forget what the modifiers we're going against are. Targon's Peak, Powder Monkeys. So Powder Monkeys are going to kill Zoe. Sure, let's go for Jarvan. Maybe we can play him for free. We're Masters, Path Champions. Yeah, pretty much. Be a lot of draw. Sure, more cost reduction, and yeah, I'm fine with that. Yeah, we'll get one of these just in case. All right, Lulu.
Pleased to meet you.
Yeah, it is funny when you're like playing around Diamond, the massive difference between like Diamond 5 and Diamond 1. We don't need 2 copies of Vayne. Yeah, we can hold on Cataclysm.
Here I am, wherever here is.
So we could already drop our Vayne. Might as well, we don't want to damage our other units. Yeah, should be fine.
Demons walk among us, masquerading as men.
Yeah, Vayne with Gatebreaker.
Or no more walkies.
Can definitely say I've never done that one before. Let's... I mean, it's gonna get transformed anyways.
Say your prayers.
Might as well. But yeah, for monthly challenges, it's pretty much that meme from Rick and Morty of I do as the crystal guides. That's pretty much me with chat. Alright, so we could attack and that would bring out Jarvan, which would be interesting as he's a 0 cost. We could then use our Tumble with Golden Spatula to rally and attack again. So hopefully they don't have a way to buff up their Powder Monkey, but we're going to risk it. Please still cost 0. Please still cost 0.
Like a tulip in the eye.
That sucks. That really sucks. We were able to get him. Actually, what does this have? Spirit. So we'll be at 8-5, so too strong for it to kill us. All right, let's go. We had the thing. We got the best possible option for Targon's Peak to hit. Sad. All right, let's go ahead and kill that so we don't have to worry about a blocker. Let's drop our Ranger Knight to buff up our Vayne.
Keep that
And get some more damage down.
from giving us away.
I did not leave the Rangers to be lectured by a cultist.
I will release
Vayne
them
is so
from
good
their
sometimes.
pain.
Alright, we'll be able to just potentially rally again. I guess we're not going to have an equipment, but
There's nothing a good giggle can't fix.
let's try this again. So we'll attack. We once again have a zero-cost Jarvan. It's not going to be a rally, but it's still going to be good. I hate you, Lulu.
I see someone's been practicing their
All right,
adorable
let's
spells,
try
just
this
like you
again.
showed me, Lulu.
All right, so we'll kill that one, kill that there. Looks pretty solid.
Purified bolts.
Nosy dewdrop.
Ah, beautiful.
We fight till we're ragged, then we fight again!
Jarvan's another one that, while he's not like super anticipated, I think he would definitely be interesting in Path of Champions. I think he could have a pretty fun playstyle that might actually be fairly similar to
Found the trail.
Vayne with doing a lot of these like free attacks. Could be interesting. Be kind of like a mix of the new Lux plus Vayne.
Root out the vermin.
All right. GG. I love the Jarvan chain you can do. Yeah. Jarvan's pretty good.
Raise our banners.
Especially with him getting reduced down to 0 cost. It's pretty fun. Giving Vayne elusive so she can attack freely. Beautiful. Champion item chest. I mean, the increase doesn't really matter if we're playing them for free, but don't really want to rely on that. Free attack Vayne, not bad. That's going to trigger our Rage Blade. No one's going to be able to stop us because we're elusive. I mean, they do have Ezreal, but still, could be good. All right, Ezreal.
Quest accepted. Wait, where are we going?
This should be a decent way to finish off the stream. Let's get rid of this. The condemn is good. We'll hold on to 1. Yeah, that'll be solid. All right, we have our Vayne. Perfect. This is going to be great because we can play our Ranger Knight,
Spare the guiltless and punish
and then we'll be able to drop our Vayne. We could have used a condemn to kill it, but I feel like we want to save that for later. We could already drop Vayne. We could get another Ranger Knight on the board. Technically, Vayne's probably going to actually die to their Ezreal because he has all these extra stats, which is frustrating. And because of the condemn, or the spell shield, we can't even condemn him. Yeah, I think we'll play this first. The 1 cost reduction from the Ranger Knight's probably not worthwhile. Also, Vayne actually won't even be strong enough to kill their Ezreal, so they're definitely gonna block. Yeah, we'll drop this.
Demacia has forsaken me, but my cause is
I think there's a lot of Demacia champs missing in LOR. Xin Zhao, right. Silas, even if he's in Freljord now. I forgot Xin Zhao is even a champion.
Masquerading as men.
No sweat.
Oh, we have another one, so we'll just do double condemn. I mean, we'll still die, We would kill their Ezreal. Is it worth it? Probably not. Because we could play another Vayne, but then we'd still have Ezreal blocking. Yeah, we'll just kill him and shuffle another copy into our deck. Their Ezreal having all of those extra items on him is really a pain. Ah, well.
Done.
Root out the vermin.
It's not abuse if the opponent also has elusive. Yeah. Alright, so this has regen. Yeah, let's get some extra stats on this, get a rally going. Oh, they're just gonna drop a whole bunch of spells and kill it immediately. Or are they taking a copy of our Tumble? Or our Condemned, to be honest. Neither is good.
Cleanse the evil.
Well, that's not wonderful. Let's actually use our Condemned to kill their Plaza Guardian, because I do not want that attacking. Yeah, not going necessarily the best. Oh look, we have Vayne. So they still have an elusive and they have damage. Let's not drop our Vayne immediately. Let's kill that elusive. We need to try to get Vayne on the board and scaling if at all possible. Faded, regen. I think we'll go with the faded, actually.
Your recklessness will cost us dearly.
I just don't want to see anyone else hurt.
Alright, stun is annoying, but we can get our Vayne on the board. And they shouldn't have enough spells to kill her.
How can I help?
Purge with silver.
And now the Rage Blade can scale us up a little bit. Perfect.
You know what my future is? Glorious!
And this is why we're trying to get Rage Blade, or not Rage Blade, regen on our Vayne. So we could use Tumble. I'm a little bit worried since this is a slow spell. So we're essentially equipping this at slow speed. They're just gonna nuke us with spells and immediately kill our Vayne. So let's actually equip this, especially since it's free.
Time for a true display of skill.
Ezreal, how annoying. We can actually use the draw. So this won't actually get him, but at least we'll get rid of the spell shield, and he's the only elusive. So maybe he'll still block.
Obstacle, me go. Great. Nice.
Of course. There's our Condemned they stole. But at least we're killing Ezreal, and we have this for the extra draw.
Always seeking new horizons.
We should swap stories sometime.
Granted, this next attack will be rough.
Stay close, old girl. You're all I've got left. I've got nothing to lose. You've got to go.
Yeah, let's try to keep pressure on. Definitely don't want that Mariner getting attacks off. Yeah, I figured. Oh, we're gonna be very low, so we're gonna get killed by static shocks next round. At least this one will. But at least with the regen, we should be fine because they're out of mana. Wonder if this will count for triggering Faded. Doesn't really look like it since it was from the equipment. All right, come on, hit Jarvan. Give us that 0-cost Jarvan. Sad.
For love.
We can just attack though. Yeah, let's play this for free so we can get our scout attack off.
Happy to do whatever's needed.
And then we can pull this here, still get scout attack, get our Jarvan on the board, challenging, then try to attack again. But this is Targon Ezreal. I think they've only used one stun, so they might have more.
Stand with me! Ours is but to do and die.
Oh. I hate swap bots so much. I have like a burning hatred in my heart for that card.
Nothing. You've got to grow.
Another reason why I hate Ezreal.
What can I say?
All
I'm
right,
an
let's
adaptable guy.
rip
Mind if
Jarvan.
I do?
All right, we have Vayne once again. A bunch of free attacks. Oh man.
I've brought my books. Hope that's all right.
Yeah, let's try to just get a lot of attacks going with Vayne. See what we can do. Spell Thief. It's just like this copy of Ezreal, they're like, let's give him every annoying card possible between Targon and Piltover. Well, I think I know what the dog would say. Rough. Let's... Challenger. Yeah, we'll go like this. The annoying card is not here. I mean, if you're talking about the Fizz one, then yes, that's not quite here.
Flee with 2 E's.
And hide with hide.
System malfunction.
Oh boy, leveled Ezreal.
The world's a big place. Let's see all of it. Sounds dangerous. I'm in.
Alright, let's play our 0-cost Cataclysm, get rid of his spell shield. Oh man. Yeah, the Fizz one isn't here. That is true.
My writing.
Alright, let's kill that Ezreal. Oh man. We're also running out of cards. It also is frustrating that every card they have is 1 cost. Alright, so we can drop our Jarvan, which is a lot of mana. I think we'll still go for it. The problem is we haven't had any, like, overwhelm, and the only elusive we had is Vayne, who keeps dying. So we've had these big attacks like this right here, but we're just gonna get blocked out unless they just don't block right here.
Providence guide me.
Go on, shake my hand. Evolve me.
So we keep really putting the pressure on, but it somewhat just doesn't matter.
For the king!
And all this draw is great, but we're kind of overdrawing. Oh, the struggle's real. At least, yeah, we can't run out of cards because we can keep playing our cataclysms. So that's good.
What do I do? What don't I do?
Let's drop this as a blocker and someone that can help our Jarvan.
Have something worth protecting.
Hey Toast, how you doing today? Doing well. Having fun finishing up this round of monthly challenges. Let's see. This one has Faded, Challenger.
I'm really sorry about your wife.
I know. And I'm sorry about your sister.
Alright, let's go ahead and take out that Funsmith because we do not want that increasing damage of their True Shot. And this will give us a rally. Wanted to also give Jarvan Scout potentially. Do not have time. I feel like our whole deck is just nothing but cataclysms.
This is progress.
Oh man. Alright, let's let Jarvan take out another target as well. So many attacks.
To the flag!
We just keep playing our Cataclysm, burn 2 of them. Yeah. This reminds me of a terrible ARAM match I played.
For family.
Alright, let's kill that one.
Care for a taste of tomorrow?
They just always have blockers. Alright, so we're finally done with their blockers for now. They are pretty much out of cards. Let's play this to both play a card and also stop ourselves from drawing too much. Without the Cataclysms, we probably would have run out of cards by now. Right, they're generating Powder Monkeys, which is another issue.
I'm ready. You've got to go.
Oh, they just had 1 card, and now they're already back up to 4. We'll try to attack. And then we have a whole bunch of free attacks if we need them. Oh, finally.
I'm home.
Oh, GG, that took forever. Oh, my word.
Raise our banners. Demacia prevails.
I'm really glad we got that Grifter's deck. Probably screwed without that bear because Ezreal can just stall forever. Thank you, Stellar Jinx, for the follow. I appreciate the support. That was good. Challenge 40. Done. Alright, so next up we just have kind of the last half of the more difficult ones. I'm sure that'll be pretty interesting. Yes, I think he killed all of our veins and they were just all gone. Because I think we only had 3 or 4 and he killed at least 3 of them. So that is rough. I'll be streaming every day though until we finish these challenges. Every day at 9 a.m. Eastern. Thank you all for hanging out with me this morning, or at least my morning. I hope to see you all tomorrow and I hope you all have a great day. See ya.